lovely people of Ghana. I go by the name Ira, a delegate for Miss Lifestyle Ghana 2025. With a moment of pure indulgence, today's episode we are here to learn about how to mix and other essentials. With every bump, let's enjoy this little experience.
Hello, ladies. How are we doing? Okay, so I'm pleased today to be here with you. My name is Abena Ampofwa, and I'm a makeup artist, the CEO and face behind Beauty by AA. Is a makeup brand that has been in existence. Actually, my brand was even in existence before the name came. So I've been in existence for about 5 years, approximately. Yes. So today I'm here to teach you basics of makeup. As a makeup artist, the little things I can teach you to know as a beauty queen. When you are stepping out, even though a makeup artist is important to you, but there are certain times, it's not every time that you go and call a makeup artist to come and do your makeup. Sometimes you need to do your own makeup, something small, something simple. Do you get it? Yes. So, in as much as we are important, there are certain times where you need to do some minimal things on your face yourself. That is a plus for you as a beauty queen. So, today we are going to be learning basics of makeup. And if you have any questions or if there's anything you've heard, you've seen about makeup that you want to ask me about, please feel free. I'm open to all your questions. So we are going to start with the theory and then we'll continue with the practical part of the lesson today. Please, is everything fine?
Yes.
Okay. So please, I would like to know your names. So I'll start from my lady here.
I go by the name Hajara. I am Melody.
I'm Irahi.
Pearl. I'm Ayuram.
So Hajara, Melody, Ira, Pearl, and Aram. Okay. So I think we'll go straight into the theory. If you have your book or anything you want to jot something down, that is fine. So in makeup, there are three major things: the skin, your skin type, skin work, eye work, and then your lips. That is what makeup is all about. All the quintine things, that is all. Makeup is just these four things: your skin type, the skin work, eye work, and then your lips. And amongst it all, the one that is very much important is the skin type, because makeup needs a very clean canvas. And that clean canvas, you need to know the type of clean canvas you are going to be working with. Do you get me? Yes. You need to know the type of canvas that you are going to work with. So I believe we all here don't have the same skin type. There are some of us here who sweat a lot. There's somebody too that will never sweat. No matter the heat, the person will never sweat. But maybe you are a type of person that small heat, you start sweating right now. So in doing makeup, you need to be cautious of that and prep your skin according to your skin type. So I don't know if you've heard about any of these before, skin types. I want to know if anyone here knows their skin type already. No one. No one knows their skin type. Okay, that's fine. We can just move on. So we have four types of skin when it comes to makeup. So there's a normal skin, there's a dry skin, there's oily skin, and then there's combination skin. Sometimes a lot of people who have combination skin think they have oily skin, but not everybody has that. Okay, let me put it this way: there are some people that have combination skin, but they think they have oily skin. So we are going to know the various differences. So I want to start with the dry skin. So like I was saying, there are certain people, no matter what, they will never produce oil, they will never sweat, no matter the circumstance, their skin is dry, even after smearing pomade. So this is what you can do to know. You one day after bathing, don't smear pomade on your face. Wait for like 30 minutes. If you see oil on your skin, you are not a dry skin person. Just know that. If you see oil on your skin after bathing and you wait for 30 minutes and you don't smear pomade and you see oil on your skin, you are not a dry skin person. But a dry skin person, even after 5 minutes of bathing and then there's no cream, there's no lotion on their face, you see that they start looking like a ghost. Their face begins to break out, turn white. When you see the person, you can see that this person is looking dry. Yes, those are the people that that are having dry skin. Do you get me? Yes, so what I have here is dry skin people visually appear clear, but they lack luster due to deficiency of sebum. So the sebum is the oil I'm talking about. Yes. And then we have the normal skin. With the normal skin people, their skin is we usually call it a uniform skin. You don't produce too much oil. Like the oil or sebum production on your face is normal. As a normal human being, you produce an amount of oil on your face. Do you get it? Yes. So I'm a nurse too, so there's a little bit of that too. So you produce an amount of oil on your face no matter what. Yes, even the dry skin people, there's a little amount they will produce. But as for them, you will not see on their faces that there's this oil. But the normal skin, they have a certain amount that is not too much, it's regular, it's normal, and it's not dry. Yes, so that is normal skin. And now we'll come to the oily skin. The oily skin people are those that even without cream or lotion, in a few minutes, you just do this to the person's face. You pick an amount of oil, or you see that your finger is shining. Me, I have oily skin. So when I'm talking about oily skin, I know what I'm talking about. So people tend to think that if you are an oily skin person, you don't need skin prep for makeup, and that is a lie. So when we get to skin prep, we'll talk about that. And then the last one is combination skin. So with the combination skin, they have both oily skin and dry skin put together. So combination skin, their T-zone, when we talk about the T-zone, the forehead, and from the forehead down to this part of their face, that's the T-zone. So he's giving like capital T. Yes. So if you are oily on your T-zone and you are dry at the other parts of your face, then you have a combination skin. Please, are we okay? Yes. So after this explanation, can you all tell me the skin types you have now? So from Aram, can you tell me the skin type you have?
Dry skin.
Dry skin. Okay. Pale.
Yeah, I also have a dry skin.
Dry skin. Okay.
Combination.
You have combination skin. Are you sure?
I think combination, but oily.
No. There are two different types of skins. It's either you have combination skin or oily skin. So if you are not dry at other parts of your face, then you have oily skin.
I have
You
oily
have oily
skin.
skin. Okay.
Yes.
Hajara.
I have a normal skin.
Normal skin. Yes. You have a normal skin. Okay. So that is first face covered, right? So we've dealt with the skin types and now we all know our skin types. So the next step, we are going to use the skin types that we have to do our makeup. And in doing makeup, there's always a first step that is attached to the skin types. That is why the reason, okay, let me put it like this. The thing that makes the skin types important is the skin prep. If you are doing makeup and you don't do skin prep, it is better that you just find sand somewhere, apply on your face before you apply the makeup. It is equal to that. Even if you are just stepping out of the shower, you need skin prep. If you've done your skincare, whatever it is, you've used all your products, annual, whatever it is, you need skin prep. So if you are going for an event or something as a beauty queen, maybe you've done all your skincare with your expensive products, and then you get there and the makeup artist is wiping your face to do skin prep, then you want to beat the makeup artist. No, she's doing her work. You need skin prep. My last client I worked on this week, when I went to her house, she was just coming out of the shower and came to sit in my chair. I was coming to wipe her face. She was asking me, and I told her to relax. I'll show her the reason why I am wiping her face. She's just coming out of the shower, but when I wiped her face, it looks like she has not even dirt on her face. So let's bring a little bit of my nursing side. So you see, this is our skin, the one we see that people are always boasting about. Some people want to bleach. The one we see that we think is the beautiful part. It is the most useless part of the skin, because all this is dead skin cells that have come out. So that is why when you bath and you use a white towel to clean your skin, there will still be dirt, because the skin is a dead cell. And makeup, even though the skin is a dead cell and then it is still a dirty canvas, but you still need to do a little bit of wiping. Do you get it? You still need to wipe, even though you can't wipe the entire dirt. If you want to wipe every dirt off the skin, then that means that you are taking off the last layer of the skin, and that's not possible. But we assume that you need to wipe away some dirt from the face before getting into your makeup. So this brings us to skin prep. Skin prep is the first part of skin work. So if you remember, when I started, I mentioned 4 things. I said skin type, skin work, eye work, and then your lips. Right? So now we are at the skin work. And under the skin work, the first thing is your skin prep, which is very, very, very important. And you do skin prep based on your skin type. The skin prep I'll do for a dry skin person, I won't do the same thing for a combination skin person. And I won't do the same thing for a normal skin. And I won't do the same thing for an oily skin. So you do your skin prep based on your skin type. So if you just get up in the morning, you start applying things without knowing the skin type you have, even as a normal person doing basic makeup, what will make your makeup eat? That English that you've been saying. You want your makeup to eat. Yes. So what will make your makeup eat is your skin prep, even as a normal person. So this is the regular and normal process of skin prep. You wipe your face, you use a cleanser, you use a moisturizer, a primer, and then some people use setting sprays after the primer, or they even use it before the moisturizer. So a setting spray can be put into the skin prep. So now we are going to do skin prep based on your various skin types. So dry skin person, okay, you are 2 people that have dry skin. So with the dry skin people, you need extra moisture, else you see makeup entails powders. Else if you are using your powders, you tend to see that your face looks very cakey because you already have dry skin. So you need extra moisture. You need extra moisture when you are doing your skin prep. So I have my skin prep products here. This is a micellar cleansing water. So this is what we use as a cleanser. Then these two are setting sprays. This is also a setting spray. This is a primer. This is also a primer. This is also a primer. And this is a moisturizer. So for a dry skin, you use this first. That's your cleanser. But you need to wipe your face thoroughly with wet wipes first. Then you go in with your cleanser again. So with this one, you can use a cotton pad and then the cleanser. Then you wipe again. You wipe till you see that you are not getting any dirt again. Then after that, you can go in with your hydrating setting spray. So this is what brings me to the products. So when it comes to setting sprays, we have two types of setting sprays. In fact, in makeup, we have two types of everything, except the powders and the eyeshadow palettes and the others. But anything that's used for skin work, we have two types. We have the hydrating and then we have the mattifying. So this is a hydrating setting spray and this is a mattifying setting spray. Yes. So if I spray the two on your face, you realize that with this one, your face will feel very dry. But with this one, your face will feel moisturized, your face will feel wet, you feel okay. But this one, it will make your face very dry. So as a dry skin person, you don't need this. This is what you need. And you need enough of this. Yes. So you need to spray your face with a setting spray. You let it dry. See, if you encounter any makeup artist there and they are doing your skin prep and it is even taking 2 hours, relax, give them time. It will not take 2 hours though, but you need to relax for every makeup artist whenever they are doing your skin prep, because that is the most important thing for a makeup artist. If the skin prep doesn't go well, you go and within 2 hours you say that the makeup artist is not good. Meanwhile, you didn't give the makeup artist the chance to do your skin prep properly. You were in a rush. No. If you are in a hurry, don't go to a makeup artist. Do your thing in your house. So skin prep takes time. So even as a normal person, you need time for your skin prep. So for the dry skin, you use this. That's your hydrating setting spray. Then now you use your moisturizer. You need this more than everybody. You need a moisturizer more than any other person. So you go in with your moisturizer. Then after that, you let this, after wiping with this, you let it dry. Then you go in with this, with the hydrating setting spray. You let it dry. Emphasis on let it dry. Then now you go in with your moisturizer. You let it dry. Then now you come in with your hydrating primer. So with the primers too, there are two types. There's hydrating and there's mattifying. Do you get it? So you don't need mattifying. You need hydrating. So everything you are using, you need it to hydrate and moisturize your skin. So that is it for your skin prep. But for me personally, I normally go in with the moisturizing setting spray or the hydrating setting spray again after everything for my dry skin clients to give more moisture. Is that fine? So if I leave you, you can do skin prep. Okay. So oily skin. Okay. So with my oily skin people, your face is already moisture. Your face is already moisture. And here we are trying to tame the moisture. Unlike them that we want to bring out the moisture. For you, you want to tame the moisture down in as much as you need it, but it shouldn't be excess. Do you get it? So for you to, and the fact that you are oily or you already have the moisture doesn't mean that you don't need moisturizing products. That's not true. You need it. There was a time I used to hear people say that oily skin people don't need moisturizer. That's not true. You break out. You need it. So you also start with hydrating setting spray. For me, oily skin, I normally go in with the mattifying after the hydrating, just a little bit. Then after that, you moisturize. It's important. You moisturize, and then you go in with your hydrating primer first, and then you go in with your mattifying primer. But then I want you to pay attention to this. You are oily skin, you have oil everywhere on your face. But then this mattifying primer is not really needed for every part of your face like that. No. If you are using a mattifying primer, you can't bring it under your eye too much like that. You don't need it there. So most importantly, you use the mattifying primer on your T-zone first. And then now you use the excess just on your cheek, at this side of your face, at this side of your face. Don't take it under your eye too much. If it's your finger, you can just use it to dab, but don't take it under your eye. You get it? So you just use it. It will make that place very dry. If you remember, I was saying that because they are dry, if they don't moisturize, and they use the powders, their skin is going to be cakey or it's going to break it out. You see that the powder will be coming off. So if you, as the oily skin person, are trying to mattify this place and make it dry like this, that's the same thing that's going to happen under your eye. Meanwhile, one of the places that are most important in makeup is under your eyes. Do you get it? So we don't need the mattifying primer there. Yes, so you can use it most importantly on your T-zone, and then you use the excess at the other side of your face. Is that fine? And my normal skin girly, as for you, it's very easy and very simple. Everything, you use everything moderately, but you don't use any mattifying products unless for some reason you see that there's a certain part, maybe like your T-zone, you are producing a little bit too much oil on your T-zone, maybe your nose. So for it not to look shiny, you can just apply a little bit of the mattifying primer, small. But I don't even advise to use a mattifying primer for a normal skin. You get it? So that's for you going with your setting spray, cleanse, you go with your setting spray, moisturizer, then your primer, your hydrating primer, then you are good to go. It is your option. You can spray over it again with the setting spray if you want to. So please, is that clear? Yes. So we are okay on skin prep too. Yes. So right now we are okay with the skin types and the skin prep, right? If you think your face is fair, you look at your face in the mirror and probably probably, can you please pass me this foundation? Maybe you think your face is fair or your face is light skinned. So you go in for a light skin foundation. Meanwhile, maybe the shade of your neck is something close to this or just a little bit lighter than this. And you go and use this. What will happen, please? Your neck could be darker than your face. So we always make sure to match foundations to your neck. Some people test their foundations on their hand. The color of your hand is different from the color of your face. Even the neck is different. How much more the hand? You get it? Yes. So you match your foundation to your neck. So whenever you are checking your foundation shade, so that is why sometimes we say, please turn your head. We want to check if when we apply it will blend with this color. Do you get it? Don't say that some part of my face is fair, some fair. No, you are not fair. So you always match your foundation shade to your neck. So please, when you are going to buy foundation, as a beauty queen, please don't send your hand. Let them match it to your neck. Okay. So first thing we do on the face after skin prep is the foundation. So you apply your foundation after matching with your neck. You apply it for it to match your neck so that everything will look uniform, and you blend out very well. Blending is very key, it's very important in makeup. You blend everything out all over your face. So everywhere far, baby far. Eh? Yes. You don't blend now some places left out and all that. No. Every part of your face should look good, because if you blend your foundation well, it will even look like there's nothing on the person's face. Do you get it? So after foundation, you can go in with your blush, and then you go in with your concealer. So we see with all these products, foundation, concealer, blush, and all that, there are cream or liquid ones, and then there's powder. So with foundation, it's either liquid or cream. So after applying that, your blush is either you have a liquid blush or a cream blush. You apply that, and then your concealer under your eye. That is what we call highlighting. So there are certain parts of your face that you need to highlight, and there are certain parts of your face that you need to contour to give your face a certain kind of lift. When you are applying blush, let me state this clear. Don't smile and apply your blush. Don't smile to apply your blush, else your blush will go this way. Do you get it? When you smile, meanwhile, the blush is supposed to lift up your face, supposed to give your face some lift. If your blush is placed well, it enables you to place your contour well so that your face can get that lift. Do you get it? So all these are important. So after your cream and liquid products, you now go in with your powder. Is that fine? You now go in with your powder. So whatever shade of cream or liquid products that you are using, you find the same shade in its powder form and use. Don't use a light foundation and then be using a powder shade that is something like that of Melodies. No. If you're a light skin person, look for a light skin powder shade and use it. Then, so that is basically what the skin work is about. So now we come to the eye work. So the eye work entails from the brows to the waterline or the lower lash. So this entire part of your face is what is going to have the eye work. So first and foremost, your brows. What will make your brows look very nice is when you have a well trimmed and shaped out brow. And a lot of times it is even easier for those who don't have too much brow hairs to draw their brows. It's easier for me. You see, makeup is art, and then everyone has their own different skills and own different ways of doing things. So in as much as I am teaching you, when you start doing small makeup for yourself, you realize that there's something that I taught you in a particular way, but when you do it in this way, it's much more easier for you. Yes. So there are certain people that find it easier with bushy brows. Some people to find it easy with less brows. Do you get it? So you have your brows trimmed nicely. They should look neat, well trimmed or combed out, and then you draw it. So during the practical time, you see that. And then the eyeshadow too. So it is your choice. You can either do brow first, then eyeshadow, or eyeshadow, then brow. So this part is what makes up the eye work. And then your lips. As for the lips, I know we always do lips. You have that gloss. You use your lip liner and then put your gloss on it, right? Just like in makeup, we like to always play around colors. So we like to match your lips with your eyeshadow and all that. So with makeup, when you are doing makeup, you are not limited to just that gloss you have in your bag. You can have different shades of lipsticks and then you use them. Please, do you get me? This is it fine to this point? Okay. So I think this is the basics of the theory. that you need to know. And the most important one to me is the skin prep. That is why I took my time to explain that. Do you get it? So please, if you have any questions, then now we can move to the practical quickly. Any question? Okay. So if I ask you any question after, you can answer me. Okay. So please, we can move to the practical now. So like I said from beginning, skin prep first, right? So I've given you all wipes. Yes. I want you to use this wipe. You are going to use it to wipe your entire face. Wipe thoroughly every part of your face, the sides of your nose, your inner eyes, everywhere. You're wiping your entire face. Please wipe it well, oh, because like I said, in makeup you need a clean canvas. Do you get it? Yes. Whenever you are doing makeup, you're equivalent to the person who is using pencil to draw on a sheet. You see those artists, they don't use an already used sheet. They always use a clean and new sheet when they're about to draw, right? So that is the same way. Please, I'll come and check your wipes when you're done wiping. I want to see if you wiped well. Because if you wiped well, you get an amount of debris, right? So you see how mine is looking like. So you see how mine is looking like. No matter what, even if you are just coming out of the shower, you will get something on your wipes once you wipe. Do you get it? So don't think, hey, my face is too dirty. No, it is normal. It is very, very normal. So right now, go to sleep. For it, you don't know. Okay. So you're a dry skin person. Yes. Please, are we all done wiping? Okay. So if you remember, when I was explaining the skin prep, right, I made mention that even after using the wipe, you go in with what? I want one person to tell me. Melody, please tell me.
Face cleanse.
Yes. So after wiping with your wet wipes, you go in with your cleanser again. That is going to be a second wipe. And then mostly with the cleansing, we will wipe till we see nothing. Do you get it? Yes. So if you see that your makeup artist is wiping first time, second time, press, put it on it. Wait. Yeah. Wait down that one. Okay. So after the wet wipes, you go in with your cleanser and your cotton pad, right? You wipe again. Please, did we get anything to see? So can we see? Can I see? Yes, you see, no one's cotton pad is clean. So you now understand the importance of cleansing before you do your makeup. Yes. If you don't cleanse, it is just like an artist going to pick an already drawn image and start drawing on it. Do you think it will look nice? No. So that's the same thing that applies to makeup. Do you get it? Okay. So like I said, wipe. You need to wipe to get a clean canvas. So my model here, fortunately for the dry skin people, she's a dry skin person. So it's a plus for you. But for the others, we'll move around it. So now, I mentioned a hydrating spray, right? You spray your face with a hydrating setting spray. That is my style. If you meet any other different makeup artist, they may have a different style. But I'm teaching you my style. If you meet a different person, they will teach you their style. So for me, I spray a hydrating setting spray. So a distance, you don't bring it to your face and be spraying like this. No, you move away a little, then you let it dry. So for this step, we are all doing it, whether dry, whatever, you all do it. Okay. Okay, some of you can use this. You can use this. So you spray from a distance. And please always close your eye when you are spraying. Okay. Don't open your eye to see. Don't open your eye to see what you are spraying. It will enter your eyes. Do you get it? So after spraying, you dry. Like I said. Thank you. You dry. So you should always have a hand fan. Right. And then you dry your face. So you let your face dry. Right. And then, so for my dry skin people, we are going to go in with moisturizer, right? We'll all do it. So at a point where it will differ for the other skin types, I'll let you know, right? So some people prefer to use their hands for skin prep, others prefer to use brush. So the brushes too, we have types of brushes and what we use some brushes for. There are certain brushes that are multi-purpose. Some brushes too, you can't make it multi-purpose. So for instance, you see this, it is a powder brush. You can never use this for foundation. Do you get it? But then, ideally, if you go to the manufacturer of this brush, she didn't make it for skin prep, but then I can use it for skin prep. Do you get it? So for you, who is doing it on yourself, you can use your hand. But for me, I'm working on a client. So I normally prefer to go in with a brush, then maybe pushing the products properly with my hand after. But I normally prefer a brush. So it is your preference to, you can either use a brush or you can use your hand, your finger or your hands to rub it over your face. So let me see. Yeah, I think you can use this for, so no, the back of your hand. The back of your hand. It should be dry by now. So if you have a brush that looks like this, my brush, you can use it. But if you don't, you can just use your hand. Nope. So you can just use your hand. No. This thing in your face. Thank you. Where's the fan? Okay, so have you all applied? Okay. So because this is just for learning sake, we are not using like too much or the actual amount of products you're supposed to be using. But then if you are doing good skin prep, after every primer step, eh, your face should be feeling a little bit tacky. There are even certain primers like this one. This is the Blossom Get a Grip primer. So after the class, you have the privilege of me listing some products for you that you can get, good products that you can get at affordable prices, right? So an example like this primer, eh, if you use it, let's all just have a feel of it. So are you done using it? So if you use it, even as you are using it, you realize that it feels a bit tacky, right? Yes. So that to show that the moment it begins to feel tacky, that is what is showing how well your foundation and all your products you are going to use on your face is going to sit, right? The idea of the primer is to catch the makeup to your face. Do you get? Yes, that's the idea of the primer. It is supposed to catch the makeup onto your face, to stick it onto your face. So that is it for the primer. So because my model is a dry skin person, I'm not going to do any mattifying for her. So I'm done with primer. After that, I normally like to go in with a setting spray again for dry skin. So I'm going to spray her face again. So please dry. So my dry skin people, let's spray. Please close your eyes. Yeah, oily skin, eh?
Yes, I need
Normal, yes. So my oily skin people, now you need this, right? Don't use it all over your face. I told you something. Use it at your T-zone and then use the excess around your face. Because if you are oily skinned, you produce so much oil on your forehead and then on your nose a lot of times. So after that, we're going with the mattifying spray lastly for the oily skin girlies. But then apart from them, the rest of us, we are done. Right? We are done with skin prep. It is that simple, but it demands time because each step needs to dry before you move to the next one. So you realize that after skin prep, the rest of the things is going to go sharp, just like that. You get it? If you use 15 minutes for your skin prep, you can use 5 to 10 minutes to finish the rest of your makeup, cream, powder, whatever it is, because you are not doing it professionally. Do you get me? Yes. So the oily girlies, you need the mattifying spray, okay, to spray to bring down your oil, especially when you are very, very, very oily. Do you get it? Yes. So now just the two of you, you feel your face is becoming dry. So you let it dry, and then we can now go to foundation. First step. So in makeup, let me tell you this. If I am teaching you to do brows first, it doesn't mean that by force every time when you're doing makeup by force you have to start with your brows. No. If you feel like doing something first, some people start with lip first when they are doing their makeup. Someone starts with eyeshadow first. So it depends on you. In learning makeup, when I started, I was also always drawing brows first for clients before I do my skin work. But just one client, I tried skin work first before my brows, and I realized that is very fast for me. So I'm stuck with that. Do you get it? Yes. So, but for the sake of teaching, we are going to do brows first. Okay. So I can see that we all have our brows neatly trimmed and looking nice. So please, what are these? Brow pencils, right? Yes. So let me show you one hack. Learning makeup. When I was learning makeup, I learned that from those times, I used to learn that we don't use dark black pencil for light skin. Like there were certain particular kind of skins that use black pencil for. There are certain particular type of skins that I use brow pencil for. It will surprise you to know that I'm just learning this hack just this year. You never stop learning makeup. We always learn something new. Even the most professional makeup artist in Ghana is still learning. Yes. So my hack I've learned right now is that no matter the skin type, to make your brows come out well, now I go in with the black pencil to outline the brows, and then I use the brown to fill it. Do you get it? Yes. So, but one thing is, before drawing your brows, I wish we had a paper for me to demonstrate something. If you have a paper and you pour oil on it, or there's oil on it, no, and then you try using a pen or a pencil to write on that place that the oil has stained, will it work? No. So that is where it comes to play, because when you're highlighting, use a shade or two lighter than your skin shade to highlight. So you pick a powder shade that is 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin, and then you press it onto your brows. What are we trying to do here? We are trying to mattify the brows, right? To make it easy to draw. Yes, because you've done skin prep and all that, and the face is a bit moisturized now. So you need to dry it out. Okay. So look at her face very well. You can see that her brows are looking dry again. Right. So now you go. Let me see. You can use this one. So which shade do you think is a shade or two lighter than you? No, too light. So use this. So you can pick your mirror. Yes. You dab it over the brow. Okay, so dark skin. Use this one. Use this shade. Are you afraid of the powder? Dab it over your eyebrow. Ira. So please, I want to see your brows. How your brows are looking now. Okay. Use a little bit more. So now look in the mirror and see the difference. You see the difference. Are you seeing any difference? Are you seeing any difference? Okay. So now we can go straight into drawing the brows. So I'm going to pick my black pencil first. Then I'll outline her brows. So this is the beginning of your brow. You see this part of your nose? It's supposed to mark the beginning of your brow. And then there's the arc in the end of the brow. So beneath your eyebrow, your arc down there is supposed to enter a little bit and then it will come down. And the same thing applies to the top. So you watch me closely when I'm going to draw this. So I'm going to start from here. I'll stop. Then I'll enter. See, I've entered. I'll enter with it. When I'm doing the side, you see it. You can't see. You can't see. You enter and then you come down. Do you see that there's a line there now? You can't see. Don't worry. You see. And just know this, when you are drawing the top of your brow, don't start from the beginning like you did for down there. When you are doing the top, you come back a little. So like somewhere here, you start. Then you come down. You see, at the arc point, I stopped. Then now you come down. Do you see? Please demonstrate and let me see. You're saying yes, pa. So demonstrate and let me see.
Beauty by AA. Please come.
Oh, we are done with skin prep, so we'll finish right now. Hmm? Don't worry, I can do it like that. It will be nice. It will depend on how you do it. Okay, you want to draw it. Let me finish. So you can draw. Should I give him your? I said we are using the black pencil to just outline your brow, so don't fill it in. Go back a little bit somewhere here, and then you start from there. Then now you calm down. When you get to this point, you calm down. It shouldn't be too far from your brow. Yes, it's okay. Do you see any difference in your brow? Yes.
What made me do the other one?
I want everyone to try for me to see first.
Hey, Papa. Don't want video.
So you start from the front. Yes, beneath you can start from the front. You can draw your brows even though it's not trimmed. You can draw it because your brows are not even bushy. Be mindful that your pencil should always be sharp. That is what is going to give you that sharp line that you are looking for. Don't use the black pencil to fill it. So you fill it, okay. Yes, so it's okay. Don't start from the front. You see, your brows are already thick. So then just that because you've not trimmed it. So you are going to make it look like it's trimmed. Look in the mirror. Bring the mirror up. Okay. So look in the mirror. So let's see. So you see how it's looking out. You see? You see? So you see the difference. You see that there's an arc. So now you start from here. So with this one, you start from the arc of the brows. So you use it to outline the brows. Do you get me?
And
I said bottom of your brow. What is concealer doing on top of your eyebrow? Good. This one they've done well. So now wait, you can use this one to blend it out. But when you are blending out, make sure it doesn't spoil the line. If you are not careful, to spoil the line. So try and do this one and let me see. When you finish one, you blend it out before you do another one. So you use this one to blend it out. Okay. Which brush can you use this one? So now you blend it out. Bring this one to top. I'll use this brush I'll give you. you see, we used one side of the concealer brush, right? So now you're going with the other side. You go in with the other side, you pick your foundation in the same way you picked your concealer. You get it? The same way you picked your concealer, you are going to use it for the top of your brow. So that one too, you carefully go in like that. So that one, when you are doing it, you are going to do it like you are drawing the brow, the way you do to a point, stop, then you arc. Yes, you do it that way. Then you come down. But because you've drawn your brows already, you need to be very careful when you're blending around your brows. In makeup, when you are doing makeup, don't expect the makeup to look nice right from the beginning. Don't expect that your makeup will be looking nice right from the beginning. Because you see that blush you placed there. Yes, that is it for makeup. You trust the process. It may be looking some way, but you see that you see the way her blush is looking. But even by the time I finish blending her concealer under her eye, some of this blush will vanish. Do you get it? So however it is, don't say, hey, my face is looking some way. So now you go back to your concealer. Now we are going under the eye. You are going to highlight. So you pick your concealer with either your beauty blender or a brush. Now all of you, look at my beauty blender. What do you see? What difference do you see in my beauty blender? No. What has happened to my beauty blender? It has become big. So before you use any beauty blender, see the way you are using it dry. That's not how. Even if it is soft, you don't use it dry. You need to wet it and make it damp. Not wet out and so now they are far away. It needs to be damp. So no, please. You to have a feel. You see. And then one thing about concealing or highlighting, whenever you are highlighting, your powder should be ready. Do you get it? Immediately you are highlighting, your powder should be ready. Immediately especially under your eye, once you finish using your concealer under your eye, your powder should go in straight ahead. Do you get it? So what do you see here? You see there's a harsh line between the concealer and the blush. So you are going to blend it out a little. So you blend it out to reduce the line. You blend it out. Your beauty blender, please.
time say why me here. Miss Lifestyle, I'm brave and I stand out. Miss Lifestyle, I'm bold and strong. Miss Lifestyle, and I follow step up. Miss Lifestyle, so confident. Woman, I'm a Ghanaian woman. Woman, I'm African woman.
So this brings us to the end of today's makeup lesson. And I really enjoyed the class though. It was quite difficult for some of them because it seems some of them have never even tried doing anything concerning makeup. It was quite difficult. They tried their best, but at least I'm proud of them because looking at what they've done, it's not the best, but they've tried their best. For first timers, they've done well. And I hope they are going to build on this skill as beauty queens. So I'll be glad to see them somewhere having very good makeup and they can tell me that, oh, I did this by myself from the lesson the last time. So I'm a proud teacher. That's what I can say. Thank you.
Hi, Ghana. On today's episode of Miss Lifestyle Ghana 2025, we learned a handy skill. It is a priority of Miss Lifestyle Ghana to empower young ladies through entrepreneurship skill. And on today's episode, we learned how to do makeup. So with this, with or without a crown, you can have something to do as a young lady. Thank you for
I'm a woman of substance, I go other. Never chase loves, no never. I'm a woman of wisdom, that's for sure. I want to live a timeless life. And I want to get what my heart desires. A woman like Nanaba, actress Nanama. I want to be brave like the rain. So called Bella Monte, woman with vision. Then time say why me here. Miss Lifestyle, I'm